Hey, good morning, guys. Good to see you. So good to be back. Freaking bummed we missed yesterday, but is what it is, right? So appreciate you giving me that little bit of downtime. But yeah, back at it today. Getting into our morning NFT and crypto market updates. Let me give it just a minute for people to trickle in here. Hope you guys are great, though. It's Friday, man. Feeling Friday vibes here. In fact, let's get vibing. Let's get freaking vibing. Oh, hell yeah. Just another minute. Good morning, guys. Good to see you, M1. M1, I don't even know. Do I say your name right, brother? Good morning, Swizzer. Great to see you guys. Dude started working on part 2 of this song. It's not coming out great so far, but gonna keep playing with it, man. I want this song to just go on and on and on. On and freaking on. All right, let's get to it. Guys, the U.S. Treasury released a report yesterday talking about the risks of the NFT market. TLDR here, guys, if you are into NFTs, well, you're hanging with a bunch of terrorists, thieves, and you're probably funding nuclear proliferation. That's something. I think that's actually pretty damn cool that we're funding that. That's awesome. Yeah, hotspot for rug pulls, all that good stuff. Interesting article. It's a pretty good read. I actually thought that an article I wrote from 2022 may show up in here. I know there was an article I wrote on wash trading, and it was passed around inside the U.S. Treasury. They were pretty darn focused on the report. It was a time when we were seeing I think it was like 600 million in wash sales in a month. And again, I heard that the article was being passed around internally. I checked. They did not use it, which is a bummer. Great report still, though, honestly, just to know how they're thinking about the NFT market and this whole ecosystem. They still don't look at it favorably, but it is what it is. And I'll tell you what, doesn't change the fact that I love it. Good morning, Dad, by the way. Great to see you, man. Crypto market this morning, I mean, relatively flat here, but we have ETH back over 3,800, which is great. Bitcoin at 68,000. How's Solana looking? 168. Yeah, again, just kind of I don't know. I mean, we're in the green, but yeah, kind of a midday. Nothing really kind of noteworthy going on here. ETFs, though, still in the positive, man. It's been probably almost 3 weeks since we've had a day with outflows outpacing inflows. 2 days ago, got really low, 28 in the positive, right? 28 Bitcoin. Yesterday, heading again in the right direction with 48.8, getting close to 50 Bitcoin in inflow. So still looking strong here. You guys may have seen this. This was either yesterday, day before. You guys remember Turbo? Went from something like, I don't know, a $50 million market cap, maybe even less, but out of nowhere shot up to a $600 million market cap. Well, here you go. Here's your reason why. Binance is listing Turbo futures. All that tells me, guys, is there's insider trading going on still, which really sucks unless we're benefiting from it. But that explains the price movement we saw the other day. And then Dog, I think you guys are all aware of this, but the Dog rune, man, easily the top rune, crossed an $800 million market cap. I believe at its peak got to about $830 million, which is just fantastic. All of that without a major centralized exchange listing. So pretty significant stuff going on yesterday. And in my opinion, just the start of what's to come. And then last point here. God, I'm not going to make it today with my voice, am I? But, excuse me, Pump.Fun integrated bubble maps, right? That platform is like the Wild West for meme coins. I love it. I think it's incredible. It's a fantastic platform. I'll say that. Now a little safer because, check this out. You can actually look at any token and you can peek. You get a little visual of the wallets and who is holding tokens and which wallets are actually linked. Again, through bubble maps. It's a bit of a safety check. You're going to see if devs have split up tokens, if they're holding them across different wallets. Again, adding safety features to a platform like that, pretty essential in keeping this sustainable and as safe as possible. Really, really great update here. Taking a look at the NFT market. NFT market not looking fantastic here, losing almost 2% of its value here in the past 24 hours. And that's not because of crypto prices, by the way. We saw those basically flat. That has more to do with floor prices. NFT sales yesterday, 19.1 million. Going back over the past few days, though, I noticed on the 26th, 14.7 mil is probably our lowest of 2024. So very low a day of sales there. 2 days ago, so on Wednesday, 15.6 million in sales. So this week, two of our lowest days of the year, probably two of our bottom 5 days of sales for the year. And trade profits, we just can't seem to get in the positive other than here and there. But yesterday, another day in the negatives here, negative 678 million. Today also, 678,000. Today, though, also in the negative 284,000. Your top NFT collections, we've got the Ordinals collection, Node Monkeys, Guild of Guardian Avatars, D-Market, Bored Ape Yacht Club, Dojuki, which I think we need to wipe from this site. I don't think that's a legit collection. Runestone's now split off into their own collection, which is pretty fantastic. Validators on Solana, Pixelmon, and Gods Unchained rounds out the top 10 here. And some nice sales here, guys. I mean, I always love seeing CryptoPunks there at the top, but we've got some Bored Ape sales up here too. A nice Pixelmon sale too, which that collection, what an about face. And I think all of us hated them at one point. I'm starting to grow to like those guys quite a bit. All right, NFTs. I'll tell you this, guys. I always say to watch art as an indicator for what way the market is going to go, or an indicator that we're picking up. And we saw really something to maybe be excited about yesterday. Die with the most likes, minting out almost a 700 edition collection yesterday. Significant in I guess this year for NFTs. We don't see many collections mint out. And more than that, we don't see them do well on secondary, but this collection did exactly that. For a period of time at least, 0.3, 0.4 ETH on secondary markets, again, minting at 0.2. So almost a 2x for minters here. Right now, though, a little over mint price, 0.25 ETH. Decent volume, though, over 46 ETH in volume. Keep your eyes on this collection, guys. I'm going to drop the link here in the chat. Dude, voice ain't going to make it. Voice ain't going to make it today. But anyway, keep your eyes on this collection, guys. Big time indicator if this does well. And then same with Superpunk World. This came from Nina Chanel. This dropped to collectors of Super Cool World just yesterday, actually. Doing decent on secondary. This was free, by the way. Again, it was airdropped to her collectors. Right now at a 0.79 ETH floor. Only about 10 ETH in volume, though. So again, one to keep your eyes on if this cooks. Good indicator for the NFT scene. And we got some big updates from some major collections here in NFTs. Pudgy Penguins announced they're dropping a mobile game in 2025, so next year. In this game, they're partnering with Mythical Games. Whether this is going to be on the Mythos chain or on Polkadot, which Mythos is on both, not sure yet, but Pudgy Penguins dropping a mobile game. Incredibly bullish just for NFTs in general. Really, really love this partnership. Other side, of course, from Yuga Labs, kicked off their Somnia quests. This is a little more involved than I would like, but essentially you download the Somnia browser, you head to their quest tab, you start earning points via their quests. If you have a coda, you're getting 2x your points, 200% bonus. If you have an other deed, you get a 175 point bonus. Bored Apes, I believe, 150% bonus. Worth doing if you got those assets. I think this might be a cooker. The MadLads, excuse me, guys. MadLads made Iggy, Azalea a PFP. This is pretty awesome, actually. And again, looking for bullish indicators for NFTs, that's it right there, right? Getting celebs into NFTs, rocking PFPs, that is always a sign that NFTs are about to cook. And to me, that's one of those signs right here. By the way, take a look at the mother token that Iggy dropped at the launch of that PFP, or when she switched to that PFP. That's the price action we saw on her token. And by the way, I think Iggy is legit. I really do. So Iggy here hiring devs. She's got a website and a platform coming out that's going to utilize, I think, this is my hunch, but going to utilize her token in whatever this ecosystem is. I don't think she's just here to grift. I think she is here to actually build. Believe it or not, I think that's the case. Final Fantasy taking their Symbiogenesis game, moving from Ethereum, going over to Arbitrum for those cheap and sweet gas fees. So much lower fees there, of course. Pretty big move. Always excited to see the Final Fantasy makers, Square Enix, just active and engaged in this space. Just the fact that they're not leaving, moving to another chain, yeah, bullish. Guys, we talked the other day about MoonPay getting back into the NFTs with a Web3 platform. So it's not just them getting back into this space, but DeLorean also getting back into this space, launching a similar platform to what they did actually in 2021 or 2022. TLDR here, you can reserve a car and you can actually trade your reservation on chain. They tokenize your reservation, and again, you can swap those on chain. So a secondary market around cars. I wonder here 2-3 years later, probably about 2 years later, have we grown enough that this is actually something that'll work now? Is this space more receptive to this? I kind of think we are, with everything going on in crypto, with everything going on in the political world. I think this just might work this time around. So we'll see here. And then our final story comes from Truth Labs, which is the team behind Goblin Town. This, to me, dabbles in SocialFi, but TLDR here, this is a meme platform. So basically, you can token gate content creators, right? Meme creators can gate their content via an NFT. I'm hoping there's a marketplace to buy, sell, trade these memes. All in all, love it. Memes just seem to be fueling all of social media. I think that's just an obvious statement, but incentivizing it with NFTs, with tokenomics, all that kind of stuff. Again, a big win, a big step forward for SocialFi. And again, SocialFi very young right now, but this is just another step or a stage of its growth. So love this story myself. Can't wait to dive in and check it out. Would love to learn how to make memes and like get good at it. So that's a skill you develop. Maybe that's the place you develop it on. There's our stories today, guys. Okay. This was a test run. Had to see if my voice was going to work to be able to do Chain Reactor. I'm thinking probably not going to work. Let me see. I'll probably just kind of call that maybe right before showtime, which Chain Reactor, if we're going live, that is at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So we got, I don't know, a little over an hour and a half to decide on that. Let me look through comments, man. Dude, Marty, so like, I didn't speak to anybody this morning. Like my wife and kids are all asleep. So this is the first time I even opened my mouth. I guess I said something to myself out loud and my voice was fine, but like, actually talking like a real person, and it's clearly not all there, man. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't want to have you guys listening to this nonsense for an hour in Chain Reactors. So we'll see how that goes. Anything else going on out there, guys, that I might have missed? Given that I'm like 2 days behind, there were some stories that I think were from 2 days ago I didn't include here, like PayPal's stablecoin coming onto Solana, which, man, that's a huge story too. It's interesting that they picked Solana. And I get why they picked Solana over Ethereum. So, big story, though, regardless. Doesn't matter where they are. Them launching a stable coin here, big deal. Which one's a buy? I'm curious. Which one's a buy? To me, everything's a buy at this point. We clearly, man, I was going to do floor prices over in Chain Reactor. Maybe I'll just peek at them here with you guys here. But clearly, we hit a bottom for floor prices really across chains right now. Bored Apes were like 12 ETH. Earlier this week, honestly. Yeah, I mean, we clearly did hit a bottom, especially in ordinals. That's where I'm mostly focused, and that's where I saw we definitely hit the bottom. Node monkeys were 0.2 earlier this week, right? Puppets were 0.10. Quantum cats were down to like 0.21 even, maybe 0.23. Either way, I think we hit the bottom for NFTs, and it's kind of treading water from here. But I actually, man, because of the art stuff that we showed just a bit earlier, because of even Super Cool World, right? Or Super Punk's World, I should say. Those are my indicators. I really do think that NFTs are really starting to head in the right direction here. Even with volume as low as it is, I don't think that's going to last. I think we're about to start cooking here. So some bullish indicators all the way around here, guys. Let's see. Is NFTs better than meme for flipping? Man, it's always going to depend on the NFT, but hey, marry the two. You have memeable NFTs, that's your ultimate flip there, in my opinion. Yeah, I think NFTs mixed with SocialFi, that's where I see the real magic happening here, guys. And if that's what Truth Labs is bringing with that platform, again, if you tokenize those memes, I think you got something pretty damn interesting there. So I'm hoping that's what that platform is. So we'll see. We'll see. A lot of cool shit to end this week and really throughout the week. A lot of good news. Again, on the political front, Biden really embracing Bitcoin and crypto now, which is just wild to think. So very, very exciting stuff all around. It feels like just a matter of time till we really cook that next leg up. Can't wait, guys. That's disgusting, brother. Onion tea. Should I try that? Should I try that? A buddy of mine recommended bull milk, and I know he's a piece of shit for suggesting that, but I'm down to try whatever. We'll see. Anyway, guys, appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you listening to this awful shit. But yeah, again, I'll call Chain Reactor right before. I'm gonna just see how the voice does. I will try some tea, maybe not onion tea. But I'll give you a heads up if the show is not going on. The afternoon show definitely will happen, even if I'm just there switching screens and if I can't talk much, whatever. We're still doing that show. So that'll be at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. That'll be over on SlamX, also on Crypto Slam, right? So you'll want to tune in there. But we got Joe, we got Henry, and Peter will be joining us today too. So should be a great fucking show. Cosmos, you nasty, nasty man. Anyway, appreciate you guys. I'll catch you here in a little bit. We'll see you.